Hi, thanks for joining me today. Are you being blocked and you really find that people are rejecting you? Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and I'll let you know every time I post. When we become a step parent, it's probably a normal expectation that we will be part of the family decision making, that our views will be taken into account, that we will be able to share with our partner some of the decisions that possibly they have made on their own up until now. But actually, what we can find is that our influence is rejected or not welcome, particularly if the children are adult or older. They may positively resist having our influence in their parents' lives. And what we had thought could be quite a compatible sort of arrangement where you and your partner work together and everybody's views are respected, that actually you're not wanted. The children will try and split you from your partner so that your partner has to keep on making the decisions on their own, and your opinion is not valued or wanted. Often this can come as quite a surprise, because up until the time that you and your partner committed to one another, everybody seemed quite accepting and friendly and nice. But then the moment you have a say, or your partner and you have established the relationship, then people will reject what you think. There may be a strong sense of a message given to your partner that everybody wants them to continue doing things the way they always used to do. So if they go and visit their children on their own, they expect them to carry on visiting them on their own. Or your partner's ex-partner may insist or be quite strongly advocating for things to continue exactly as they were. And as a step parent in this situation, you have relatively little power. I mean, they have the established relationship with your partner. You are coming at it from an outsider position. You won't have a lot of history with the family, so you don't know a lot of what went on before, and things have been established and are deep set and set in their routines. So what can you do about this? It's to think long term. So you may want things to change for now, but one of the things that you don't have is the ability to change it now. So the next best thing is to think ahead a bit and see how you'd like it to be in the future. And then, if you look for opportunities to make that future happen, take them. One of the things that can seem endless is the life that we're living now. Today may not be that dissimilar from tomorrow, and tomorrow may not be too dissimilar from the day after. But there is one thing for certain in families, and that is there comes times when things change quite dramatically, and things are never the same again after that. And what you need to do as a step parent, if you don't have much power now because your partner's not necessarily supporting it, or the children are adults and therefore you have no real control or say about what they do or think, or where they go, or how they spend their time, or anything, or even what they think about you. So if you then wait for family life to change around you, it's surprising how quickly that will happen. People get married, people get divorced, people have children, people change jobs, people move to different houses, move to different parts of the country or the world. All sorts of things happen all of the time in families. And what you need to do as the step parent when you're feeling relatively powerless is to be ready for the changes when it's happened and be prepared to welcome in the future that you want, even if you can't get the present as you want it now. The thing about it is that if you get really fed up with the way it is at the moment and resentful and cross and fall out with people and decide you don't like certain sections of the family because they didn't do this or they didn't do that, or you had an argument with somebody, if you let all of that kind of stuff fester, then the future will never happen well. You'll never get to a better future because you'll always have fallen out with the various people or have decided you don't want them or something. So you've got to just let it all go at the moment and wait for life's consequences and happenings to happen, and then welcome in the future that you want. And it's much more likely to happen if you're not holding grudges and feeling bitter about what's going on at the moment. I'm not sure I've explained that well. So what I'm trying to say is, think of your long-term goal. The family you would like to have in 15 years' time, not now. You'd like to maybe enjoy time with your stepchildren or their families or festivities together, whatever it happens to be. You'd like to maybe go on holiday with them. I don't know. But if you have that future in mind and you're getting pushback now, wait for life's consequences to happen. And then when change happens naturally to the family around you and you're welcoming and receiving and wanting that future, you're much more likely to make it happen if you're in a receptive and feel-good situation than if you're holding on to bitterness about the way you can't change things at the moment. So, at the moment, put up with what you've got. Let everything that happens now inform you about how people are and what they think and what they're like. But keep in mind your end goal and always work towards that, being open to your end goal, and let life get you there. You can't always push for it or insist on things being a certain way. But you can if you remain open to that future you want. Step parenting is full of not pleasant surprises, but it can be good if you keep your end goal in mind and are open to it as much as you can be on the way. We run workshops, sessions, an email response service, and we write booklets. Look at the description box below for links to our social media and website.